Poultry farming is a suitable business for the people who are passionate about livestock farming, keeping birds, and who are comfortable with farm life. Poultry farming is a highly profitable business if you can run it properly under acceptable methods and conditions suitable for the birds. In this video, I take you through steps on how to set up a successful, profitable poultry farming business. Step number 1, gather information about poultry farming. As you prepare to invest in poultry farming, you need to get information and understand its nature as a very dedicated and skill-demanding business. To succeed, you must know and adhere to the rules. You need to know things like brooding of day-old chicks, feed formulations for the birds, disease management, and the routine management practices. This information can be got by reading books, visiting other farms, and watching educative channels like Chick Farm Uganda. Step number 2, choose a poultry sector that you want to invest in. To succeed in poultry farming business, you must be clear on what you want to achieve. There are several poultry segments to consider. The two major chicken farming sectors include: one is keeping layer chickens for egg production. 2 is rearing broilers for meat production. As a new poultry farmer, you need to narrow down and choose a sector. This will help to build your skills, abilities, and get enough resources before you can venture into multi-poultry farming projects. Step 3, select a farm location. Selecting a good farm location for your business is very important. You should select such a location which has all the required facilities and favorable for your business. It can be slightly far away from the town where land and labor is a little bit cheap, but don't set up the farm too far away from the towns, because most of the towns have high density population, and you have to target that market. Step number 4, construct a chicken house. After selecting a farm location, construct a good house for your birds. Ensure all the required facilities are available in the new house that you are constructing for the birds. There are 3 types of poultry housing systems you can use: 1, extensive, semi-intensive, and intensive. But for commercial production, intensive systems is most convenient. Broiler poultry needs a spacing of 2.5 square feet, and for layers it needs 4 square feet. Step number 5, you purchase the required equipments. You need to purchase some of the equipments that you will be using on the farm. Equipments needed include the feeders, the drinkers, cages if you are using battery cage system, the crates, lighting instruments, heaters, etc. Step number 6, employ reliable and experienced employees on your farm. Based on the number of birds, you need more or less manpower. If you start with a minimum number of birds between 200 to 500, you can manage it by yourself. But if you have 1,000 or above, then you need somebody to help you. But make sure that you use cheap labor in your selected area. Step 7, purchasing chicks. After setting everything up and having everything ready, purchase quality chicks from trusted breeders in your area and start caring for them. Set a brooder ready before arriving the chicks from the hatchery to your farm. It is advised to start with day-old chicks than starting with point-of-lay birds, and keep the number to a minimum of 500 birds for the start. and as you continue to get experience, you can keep on adding the number of birds. Step number 8, feeding. Feeding is the most important part of poultry farming business. After constructing a house and purchasing equipment and chicks, you need to buy feeds for your birds. About 70% of your expenses will go towards the feeding, and the success of the business also depends on the quality of feeds and feed ingredients fed to the birds. Step number 9, health management. Poultry birds are prone to various types of diseases, and you have to be ready for controlling them. You have to take proper care of your birds to keep them safe, vaccinate them timely, and always try to provide them with fresh water and food. Also, stock some required vaccines and medicine so that you can use them when needed. Step number 10, marketing. Good marketing strategies influence the profit from your business. If you can sell your products in the market easily, then it will encourage you in getting more production. We always recommend determining marketing facilities in your area before starting the business. Thanks for watching my video. Consider subscribing to this YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell such that every time we upload a video, you get to know.